guys, Drea here. Welcome to another Fancy Made DIY tutorial, and I am super stoked to show you guys how to recreate one of my all-time favorite 90s toys, which was the Barbie Styling Head. So for those of you that are looking at me like, what the heck are you supposed to be? That probably means you were born in the late 90s, but the Barbie Styling Head was a really popular toy in the 90s where it was basically a giant Barbie head that had a lot of hair, and she came with a lot of really cool tools like a hairbrush, hair ties, just a bunch of stuff, curlers, and you would basically play the role of the stylist and you would deck up Barbie's hair, do whatever you want. So I wanted to recreate this for all of you out there who are nostalgic, absolutely love the 90s, want to bring it back. This is for you. This is also specially for all my hairstylists out there and even my makeup gurus. You can substitute a lot of these cute little hair tools and just glue on some of your favorite makeup products. It will definitely work. So really make it your own. And overall, it's very easy to create. Just covering this cardboard thing does take a little bit of time, but everything else is super cheap and super easy. And I want to tell you guys a really quick story. On my way home to record the tutorial, something told me, which is what I call my creative intuition, to stop at Big Lots. And I usually never go to the store Big Lots anymore, but something told me to go there. So I did, and I'm glad I did because, yep, I found the Barbie Styling Head. So excited. When I saw this in the aisle, I was like, you know, I mean, it's clearly not the same one from the 90s. I do have to admit, it's not as cool. The one from the 90s came with a lot more stuff, but this is essentially, for all of you youngins, what I'm supposed to be. And it's a lot of fun. I'll probably end up giving this to someone, one of my nieces or something, but I had a lot of fun playing with this. So hopefully you guys will have a lot of fun recreating this tutorial. And enough talking, let's go ahead and get started. You need the following materials for this tutorial. You want to start off by getting a plasticky Barbie-ish kind of necklace, and also a lot of cute little stylist accessories, hairstylist accessories. I picked these up at my local dollar store, and you can choose to wear a crown or you can go for the classic look, which is a hair bow. I got this 3 set for $4 at Big Lots. And the very last thing you're going to be needing is, of course, a blonde wig that looks very Barbie-ish as well. I picked this up at Savers for $7.99. For the bulk of the costume, you're going to be needing 2 yards of hot pink felt, a pair of scissors, some packaging tape, hot glue, lots of hot glue and a hot glue gun, and of course a cardboard box that fits over your shoulders. To assemble our box, we're going to start by cutting off 2 of the sides. We're not going to be needing those. You're only going to be needing 2 flaps, so cut 2 out. Once you have those, take your packaging tape and secure them down. That way they don't move when we do the rest of the cutting and planning. And I'm doing a strip right across the center as well, and I also tape down the other sides too. Now, taking a circle, you are going to be drawing the shoulder part on the inside of your box. As you can see, it kind of looks like an egg-ish shape. Then I'm going to remove my tape that was holding it in place, and taking my scissors, I'm going to cut that out. As you can see, I'm not going to cut it all the way to the end. I definitely want to leave a good chunk that's going to hang over my shoulders. And now, taking some pieces of cardboard, I'm going to be cutting out long strips and gluing one on each side. This is just going to bind it all together, make it a little bit more sturdier. And I'm adding another piece of packaging tape, and I'm going to go in with a smaller piece of my cardboard to cover that little section there, and again create a sturdier base. Now, taking a small bowl, we are going to be drawing a circle on the sides of our box, and this is going to be for the arms, so the arms can go through. Then taking a knife, you are going to be cutting those out, and do that on both sides, of course. So now that we have our base done, we are going to begin covering it with our fabric. I'm going to cut a large square of my felt and I'm going to be gluing it and securing it to the top piece of my box, like so. And once the top is done, go ahead and secure down the sides as well. Now taking my scissors, I'm going to be cutting the center, and then I'm going to be doing pie-like pieces, and this is going to help me stretch the fabric and be able to glue it down on the inside. That way my shoulder piece is nice and smooth. So as you can see here, when I flip it over, then it's a lot easier to just glue my felt pieces down, and I'm going to repeat this until it's all done. And as you can see here, it's rather smooth. Now returning to the sides, I'm going to be taking a piece of my cardboard and I'm going to be creating a line right underneath where the arm circle area is, and I'm going to do this throughout on all 4 sides of my box. And I'm doing this as a line to know where I'm going to be cutting, and that's going to be the end of where the base of my box is going to be. So just cut all the way around until it looks something like this. And then taking my scissors, I'm going to completely cut that circle open on both sides, and this is what it should look like as of right now. And now taking some more of my felt, I'm going to begin covering the sides, all 4 sides. So repeat this, take a good amount of hot glue, put the fabric over, and again repeat it on all 4 sides, and then just simply cut the bottom excess fabric that you have, and it should look something like this. Then I'm going to be taking my hot glue and gluing the ends down, but before I do that, I'm going to be taking more strips of my cardboard and I'm going to be gluing them on the inside just as an extra security, so it's nice and stiff on there. I'm going to repeat this on both sides, so it just gives it a little bit more security where the arm area is. A lot of hot glue, glue it on there, and once I do that, then I can begin to finally glue down my end pieces of my felt and secure them down. And now to finish off the armhole pieces, I'm going to cut a line straight through the middle of where the armhole is, then going in on the side, cutting more of a triangle, and I'm going to repeat this, so you should have 4 pieces. Then taking those pieces, I'm going to fold them and glue them in like I did with the top part of where the neck opening is. And this is what the final product should look like. As you can see, we have a smooth area for the arm pieces. And now, just to make sure everything is on there nice and secure, go around the top edges and just glue any fabric or felt that is not on there and glue it down and secure it. Now you can be done with your box at this point, but I'm going to take it a step further and I'm going to be gluing some additional felt over what I have on there and creating kind of like a skirt around my little table-ish. So I'm going to start off with one side and glue it down to secure my felt. Then I'm going to be gluing in and kind of creating a fan, and this is what it should start to look like. So repeat this all throughout on all 4 sides, and as you can see, it looks like a little table. It looks more like a table. So it's really up to you if you want to take this extra step or not. And this is essentially it for your base. And now for the final part, the fun part, I'm going to be taking an assortment of my little accessories, and I'm simply going to be gluing them down onto one of the front ends of my base. You don't want to do this all the way around because you don't want any on your back. So just on one of the fronts or one of the sides, choose to glue a lot of your accessories on there. and you are all done with your base and the bulk of your costume. And to finish off the costume, I suggest wearing it with a tube top dress, doing your hair and makeup, putting on your necklace, then putting the little table over your head, having it rest on your shoulders, and just fixing any of the little accessories, and you're pretty much ready to go. And that's it for the tutorial. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And feel free to check out my website, fancymade.com. I also have a lot of my old past Halloween tutorials on there. Hopefully they will inspire you guys as well. But like I said, you could really customize this tutorial, make it your own. Substitute makeup if you're more on the makeup guru side. This is a very, very, very fun costume, and I will assure you, people are going to freak out when they see you on the street doing y'all thing, looking like Barbie and whatnot. And if you recreate anything this Halloween season, hashtag it, hashtag FancyMadeDIY. I love doing a Halloween post at the end of the year and just sharing all of your beautiful creations. Nothing makes me happier than seeing people DIYing stuff all throughout the year. Not just for Halloween, but all throughout the year. It makes me so happy because I know a lot of you don't really tap into your creative spirit anymore. And as you can see, I am a grown-ass woman and I'm still a child, and I probably will always be. So it makes me really happy when all of you guys use your creative side and do kooky stuff as well, so I don't feel like I'm the only one crazy here, which we all know I am. But yes, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I'm sending all of you lots of love and light, and I will see you in my next video.